What's up, everybody? So today's video request is actually from two people. One that says money doesn't buy happiness, and one that says money pretty much does buy happiness. Well, to some degree. Let's put it to this. Having money is obviously better than having no money. Now, there are rich people that are still depressed. Money ain't like magic where it can just get rid of, like, for example, let's say you have an illness. Now that you have money doesn't mean it's going to get rid of that illness. I mean, if it's a treatable illness, yes, money comes in handy, because whatever you got to pay to try to, for these doctors to help you, get better from whatever you're going through, because, doctors don't, do nothing for free. They need money, or else they don't really care for you. They'll literally let you die. You could literally put it to this. You don't have insurance, and I said this. You don't have insurance or any type of funds. They literally won't even give a fuck about you. They could easily save your life in whatever way, form. But if you don't have the money for it, or the insurance or whatever, this man has no insurance, or this man has no money, or, any type of way of paying, there's nothing we can do. I mean, well, obviously, of course, there's something they can do. They just don't want to do it because this gets in the way of it. The root of all evil. But really, I don't look at money itself evil. I look at us as us that are evil, because money's just, like I've said plenty of times, it's just a piece of paper. That's all it really is. We give it value. We give it a meaning to the point where it rules our life, but we allow it to. We all agreed to, this is the way life is. And this is why we all do this, for money, money. I don't look at money as really an evil, I don't look at money itself evil. I look at us as evil, because it's all manipulation when you really think about it. It's like saying this little leaf, this little palm, it's like a pine. I think this came from a pine tree. From these trees actually right behind me, it looks like is where it came from. But it's like saying this is the root of all evil. It's just a leaf. Same thing with money. It's just a rectangular piece of paper, cotton, whatever the hell it's made out of. Mainly, I just call it paper. If it's rippable, I just call it paper. We're the ones that are evil. We're the root of all evil. We're the ones that make life so difficult for one another. We're the ones that make life a living hell. Everything's a challenge. We make it that way. It's all human made up. Now, I've said this in videos years ago, in one of my really old videos. I love the smell of pine. But it's the truth, man. It's all human made up, to the point where we allow it to rule us. It's not like money's aiming a gun in your head saying, you better do, you need me, man, you need me. We come to the exception that, yes, we need money in order to survive, to the point where now this is what's a trend, basically a thing. And now that's the way it is. It's all human made up. That's all it is. A lot of people say money doesn't buy happiness. It's true to some degree. Money doesn't always make somebody happy. There's people that are rich that you hear end their lives. Money's not basically what I'm trying to say, money's not always the answer to everything. Now, it's great to have money. Definitely is. Better having money than having no money. Yes, that's just the honest truth. There's more you can do. There's less stress to worry about if you have money. When you don't have money, you literally, you feel it. You can't pay your pathetic bills. You can't eat. You can't do nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. So, I could be rich. I will still think this is a complete shithole. No amount of money I can have. I could be a multi-billionaire, and I still see the cold truth that life sucks. Life's a dump. But at least one good thing is I'm set in that way where I have money, so I don't have to worry about ever working. That's one good thing. So yeah, that could make me happy to some degree. Yes, I agree. You know, obviously having money is a lot better than having no money, but money doesn't always fix everything. It just don't. You know, a lot of people say you have anxiety, you have anxiety. What do you have anxiety for? You live in a house, you got a roof over your head, you're comfortable, let's say financially. I'm not saying you're megally rich, but you're comfortable. So what's to get anxiety about? Truth is, anxiety comes in all different forms. Everyone's anxiety is different. Me, I feel like I have generalized anxiety. And what generalized anxiety means, if I'm not mistaken, is you just get anxiety no matter what. Like sometimes for me, I get anxiety about something that's coming up in the future, but a lot of times I just get anxiety for no reason. It feels like nothing's bothering me currently other than, life itself. But what I'm trying to say is, like, just in general, I feel like I could be having a good day. Like, there could be a day I feel fine, and then out of nowhere, I just start feeling symptoms of anxiety. My symptoms, my heart will sometimes start racing. I start getting tightness, like knots in the stomach, a gaggy feeling, or like that weird feeling in your throat, like a lumpy feeling. I don't know how to describe, I don't know how to, explain it, and it just comes out of nowhere. It's not like something just randomly went haywire on my day. I was having an all right day, but it's like a storm. See how right now it's a blue sky. There's not actually one cloud in the sky, but then out of nowhere, it just starts raining. That's how I look at anxiety. Everyone has different type of anxiety. Sometimes having money could help with anxiety, but it's not the case for everyone. That's what I'm trying to put that as, If I was rich, I'd probably still get anxiety, because I feel like I get generalized anxiety, where it's just some kind of mental chemical imbalance in the brain, where there's some days I feel fine, and then there's some days I just don't feel right. And it's just sometimes, at least in my opinion, it's unexplainable, because I don't know what it is. I just feel like it comes out of nowhere. It's not like something bad happened to me today, or it's like a lot of times when I started to get anxiety, people used to say, "Are you all right? Do people bullying you, or people picking on you?" And the truth is, no, none of that luckily ever happened to me. I'm fortunate in that way. But it's just, it comes, I don't know. It's just, that's how some anxiety is. Now, of course, I'm not saying everyone's anxiety is like that. Sometimes people get anxiety from things that happen to them in life, or just stressful times in general, like job interviews and just the way life is itself, or, people getting bullied, you name it. But anxiety hits in different ways. Depression too, I'm sure. I just wanted to get that point out there, because but money, it's definitely better having money. Definitely better having money. But it's not always the answer to everything. There's some people that just suffer from whatever it is, and people think sometimes having money makes life easier, and it does to some degree, but sometimes there's some people having such bad illnesses that even that doesn't matter. Sometimes you just suffer regardless, it's in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure it's probably a fact, it's always better knowing that you at least have money than not having money. But still, when you're suffering from an illness like cancer, let's say, or any type of really bad illness, yeah, I'm a multi-billionaire, let's say, but I'm gonna die soon. I'm just suffering. I can't really enjoy that money. Every moment, or every second of my life being alive, I'm in pain. I'm in, whatever, from the cancer, So this is where I say, in that nature, money doesn't, buy happiness in that way. Because money or no money, you have cancer, and let's say it's the treatable cancer where you can't treat it. And what's money really going to do? It's just, it's useless at that point, because being rich or poor doesn't make a difference of your illness. It's just not treatable. My anxiety, back to anxiety, I feel is because of the way life is. I see what a dump it is. I see how it's just so cruel, and I guess that bothers me, knowing that, I got to try to shape, work, shit like that in order to try to survive. But that's not the only reason why I get anxiety. That's definitely part of the reason. Sometimes I just feel like it comes in general regardless. Now, if I was a multi-billionaire, would it help me? Absolutely. You know, it would definitely help take some of the weight off your shoulder. I'm not saying it's going to take all the weight off my shoulder, but it'll take a good portion of the weight, you know? Because that's mainly why I get anxiety, because of the way life is, how it's just hard. But also, it's just, I feel like I get like that chemical imbalance in the brain where there's just comes and hits you for no reason at all. So like, even if, let's say I am a multi-billionaire or millionaire or whatever, there'll still be days I'll still feel the anxiety. But what's the reason? I feel there is no reason. It just comes out of nowhere. Because other than that, what really should be the reason? I'm a multi-billionaire. I'm fucking rich as hell. You know? So I'm just saying, I wish I was rich. But you know what I mean? Like, so this is where I say money doesn't always cure everything. It definitely helps, but it doesn't help for everyone. That's basically what I'm trying to get that as, without trying to make it confusing. And if so, I do deeply apologize. I mean, if you have money, you don't have to worry about starving. You don't have to worry about ever becoming homeless. If you have tons and tons and tons of money, you may not even have to worry about working. So in that way, yeah, that would buy me some happiness, because I don't got to stress about that stupid shit. Bills, of course, will always be a thing, but I'm so rich that, all right, whatever. I pay it and I'm ready getting that money back, or I have just so much of it that I won't feel it. You know what I mean? If that were the case. Nothing would change me from seeing what a shithole this whole life is. No amount of money figures would ever change, you know, but it would definitely help me, you know, survive it out better. It would get me through life better. Let's just put it to that. It would get us all through life better, because at least we're set in that way. We're set financially. But unfortunately, it's just not the case for everyone, and that's why life is truly just a depressing, dark place. You know, there's a lot of people that say screw that 9 to 5, which I agree. Try to go off the grid, you know. Some people say live with nature, you know, live in the woods, shit like that. Now, that's not for everyone. Me, honestly, I don't think I would want to do that. I love nature to some degree, but, you know, I don't want to always be out in the wilderness. I mean, it's like how I look at it as, you're always a slave no matter what, because if you live off the grid, you got to survive. So it's like, you know, you're hunting for food. So basically, you got to kill an animal. So, you know, you got to hunt for food. It's not really fun. It's an instinct, but so it's like, really, we slave no matter what. It's just a complete nightmare no matter how you look at it. And that's just maybe my opinion. You know, I mean, maybe some people don't mind doing that, but hey, whatever makes somebody happy, that's go for it, you know. But it's just, you know, living off the grid ain't as easy as some people say it is. It's actually even harder, in my opinion, because it's all upon you. Plus, it's just all upon you in general, what you make of your life in this dump. You know, it's like you're just twisted either way. You're just screwed up either way, because you're doing something you may not want to do, but you have no choice. It's all about survival. It's all about trying to survive. And, you know, it's just the honest truth. It's just, you think you may be one good thing, yeah, you're not making the elites rich, but you're just, you know, climate's freezing, you know, you're just always out in the wilderness and shit, so it's like, it's just no fun. It's probably better just working, unfortunately, you know, and that sucks too, but I think sometimes living off the grid's even harder. At least that's just my opinion, you know. I'm not trying to like go against anybody here or anything, you know, but that's just my opinion. The truth is, I just don't really see any really good way of being free in this life. It's either you work for some piece of shit company, or you try and live off the grid, which isn't really all that fun either, at least I don't think. Or a lot of people say start your own business, and this is actually what I want to actually get into in just a moment. You know, people say be your own boss, and that's true. Make your own rules and way, you know. This is why social media is like a good opportunity in today's life that we could try and, you know, put effort in, and hope maybe that one day we might make it big, or, you know, make a decent living off it if possible. You know, I suggest, you know, if, like, you know, anyone here is looking into YouTube, maybe want to be a YouTuber, go for it, man. You just never know. You know, a lot of people say to themselves, I ain't gonna make it big. I don't even know why I'm gonna even bother. This shit's not gonna do nothing. And you just don't know, man. You just don't know. You just don't know. Give it a try. That's all we can do is try. It's true when they say that. That's all you can do is try. It may succeed, it may not succeed, but give it a shot. When I first started this, I didn't expect it to become where I am now. You know, I didn't expect it to ever hit this way. I just had some things I wanted to get off my chest and make a few videos, just, you know, and then I was honestly probably planning on just stopping. Maybe make a few videos of how I feel, you know, get some crazy stuff off my chest. But at the same time, I was probably like, no one's probably going to watch this shit. Or maybe I'll get a few people that'll watch it, and that'll be it. It'll be, you know, a lost video and deep into the section of YouTube where no one searches. You know, that's probably what I would say I thought. But then all of a sudden, people started watching, and it actually made me feel happy, you know, because, you know, people are watching and agreeing and actually feeling the same way that I feel. And it makes me say, hey, I'm not alone. You know, I'm not alone. Everything I'm saying, I know I'm not crazy. There's people that have the same thoughts. There's people that have just common sense like me. And over time, it just proves that got even bigger. And it's just, here I am now, almost having 9,000 subscribers. And I, you know, truly can't thank you all enough for that, man. So this is why I, you know, it makes me want to keep going for you people, and, you know, for me as well, for, you know, for both. So, like, anyone here that's trying to be, you know, want to be a YouTuber in whatever content form, go for it, man. Never say that it may not work. I mean, you may be right, but you may also be wrong. Give it a try. That's all we can do. My intentions wasn't for it to get like this. I wasn't even expecting to ever be able to have monetized, you know, videos. I didn't ever think it was going to get to that. And I wasn't even like thinking about that when I first started the channel. I just wanted to get shit off my chest for whatever reason. And then that was that. And probably just make a few videos and then just say, all right, that's it, I'm done. No more uploading ever again. You know, that was honestly my intentions in the beginning. But then people really started liking what I was saying, and it just made me want to keep going. And, you know, for you people always saying never stop uploading. Well, I'm doing it for you people, why I keep going, man. If I ever do stop uploading, most likely the channel got screwed up or I'm deceased. But as long as I'm alive, and hopefully the channel's alive, I shall try to keep uploading. That's one thing I will try and promise. There's a lot of people that actually said, can you make some, you know, videos of, you know, giving us some way to cope, you know, basically giving us some advice on what we could maybe try to do to you know, do better in life. My suggestion, do what I always say makes you happy, and try to see if you could, you know, make a social media, man, like go on social media, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, whatever gives money, and try to hope maybe you become big on it, or you at least start making something, you know. I mean, I'm not making really a lot of money on YouTube, and who knows if it's ever going to become a lot, but whether it does or don't, I still like to just make videos in general. But would I like to one day make this a full-time job? Absolutely. You know, I don't want to be a 9-to-5 sucker, unfortunately. Who does? Unfortunately, though, we don't have a choice unless somehow we luck out on YouTube or whatever platform that pays us. That's honestly something we should look forward to doing. Beautiful thing about YouTube, if it succeeds, you could be anywhere in the world to make a video. Of course, you got to have proper Wi-Fi, you know, proper internet connection to upload the video. But, you know, you don't think of it this way. You don't got to get up in the morning and be like, ugh, I got to go to this stupid building, this building I work at every day with these annoying people. I got to get up literally at the crack of dawn. With YouTube, you could just make a video whenever you want. You just need a camera, a phone, you know, some kind of device and an internet connection, and you're set to go. That's why YouTube would be lit if it, you know, one day goes ham. That's why if anyone here is looking into wanting to become a YouTuber, I suggest going for it. Of course, I'm not forcing anyone to, though, but if, you know, give it a shot. Why not, man? I wish you well. Whoever here is planning on doing that, I wish you the absolute best, man. Seriously, I do. Whatever content it is, you know, I wish you the best. I hope you blow up in a good way. But, you know, it's one way that could make us a little bit happy, because we could be anywhere in the world to make a video. We don't got to be at a stupid job. And that's the thing. When we start doing good, let's say on social media or YouTube, whatever, people start to envy us. Why do you think? Because we got it lit. We're making money on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Well, they're idiotic asses. Got to get out of bed and sheep for 8 hours a day, if not more. And I'm not making fun of any people that are doing that, because unfortunately, what other choice do you have if you don't have a good, you know, option available? You know, this is why YouTube or any type of social media could possibly be a good way to possibly try to beat the system. Now, who knows if it's going to work out? That's the problem. And a lot of people have doubts, and I did too. But you know what? I still went for it. But my intentions in the beginning weren't really doing this to try to make money on it. It was just how I felt. But if, let's say, this does help me in the future financially, I would be truly thankful, of course. That I'll be honest, you know, I mean, I don't want to be no 9 to 5, you know, it sucks. But unfortunately, when you just don't have a choice, what could you do? And that's the thing that fucking sucks. That's why life sucks in so many fucking ways. We're just forced to do things we don't want to do. The funny thing is, too, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a YouTuber in a weird way. I didn't know what content, though, at the time that I was going to, you know, ever make. But I just wanted to be a YouTuber, because I seen like these crazy YouTubers, how much they make and shit. And I'm like, man, these fuckers got it lit. Here I am in fucking high school with these stupid teachers talking, what college are you going to go to? You got to hopefully go in a nice school. And I'm like, man, if I can be a successful YouTuber, I don't have to worry about this dumbass shit. You know, that was literally how I was thinking back then. This was even before this channel existed, you know, like, and I'm like, man, these people make the most stupidest friggin' videos. You got people that vlog, you did just stupid, boring videos that, like, how the hell do people watch? Going in a stupid grocery store. Who the fuck? I mean, at least me. Who cares, man? Good, buy it, whatever. But just something stupid like that, and they're making money on YouTube or whatever platform they're using. And here I am being pressured by teachers and parents. You know, parents, thank God, never really pressured me too much with college. But the teachers are saying, I hope after high school you go to college or whatever the hell. And I'm saying to myself, man, if I can somehow make it big on YouTube or any type of social media, I don't have to worry about that. And I think once said to the teacher, screw that, I'm going to try and be a YouTuber. And she's like, why would you do that? You know, why not? Why fucking not? I mean, it may work out, it may not, but at least try. And that's what I'm trying to say to people here in the video. Try, man. You know, and whatever platform possible. I don't know every single thing that's out there. I also heard of what the hell was that called, man? It was like almost like another YouTube, but it was something else. It was, oh man, I forgot what it was called, yo. Give me a moment, maybe I can try to refresh my memory, guys. It finally came to my head, guys. Rumble, that's the name. It's supposedly like another replica of YouTube. I don't know. I really know nothing about it. I don't even know if you could make money on it, but you know, whatever. I mean, I heard of Twitch, if I'm saying Twitch, right? Twitch. But you know, people stream live gaming and shit like that. You know, there's a lot of people that enjoy doing that. And hey, man, I wish you all the best, whoever here does that, you know, that goes on Twitch. I hear you can make money on Twitch. I don't really know much about Twitch, and I'm not really into gaming too much, but that's just me. If you are, who cares about what I'm interested in? If it makes you happy, I wish you the best. Go for it, man. You know, you get a lot of idiots who say, what do? Just play video games all day? What a bum, you know, what a waste of life. Hey, I'm doing something I enjoy doing. I love playing. I'm just saying, like, I do like games, but I'm not really into, like, you know, I'm not really I used to be a game head. Not like I was, but I'm just saying for somebody else, like, you know, somebody saying to that person, what do you just play this shit all day? You're a bum, you don't work? I'm making money doing this, pal. And you know what? I enjoy it. I actually enjoy. This is a job that I can say I enjoy doing. I love streaming this game, or, you know, just streaming in general. You know, a lot of people are jealous, so they'll try to like belittle you, or they don't understand that this is the way of the future today, where we can try and make money on social media and try to free ourselves from the old-fashioned 9 to 5. This is something we should try and be striving to do. Because if it, let's say, succeeds, man, you may just have a good shot to having a decent, peaceful life, because now you could be, you know, in the comfort of your home, or if you're a YouTuber or whatever, you could be anywhere in the world, man. Let's say you want to go on vacation. You don't got to say to your stupid boss, oh, is it cool if I take a week away, or I'm going to go to Delaware or Texas, you know, just wherever. And then most likely the boss may say, no, man, unless you want to lose your check, or, you know, or sometimes they'll let you go, whatever. It all depends on the boss. If you have a douchebag boss, some people may have nice bosses, but just in general, you don't got to ask permission. You're your own boss in that way, man. You do whatever the hell you want. You have freedom. You're not on a leash, at least not as much as if you were a regular 9 to 5. That leash has more freeway. Yeah, you can go on vacation anytime you want, and you can still make a video while you're on vacation. You know, and if you go somewhere where they have free Wi-Fi, or even if you have good cellular data on your device, there you go, upload the video. You know, this is what I mean. Like, there's a lot of people that do this today, and then you get a lot of people that belittle them, saying, you know, is this all you do? You just sit in this room all day and play? Hey, I love doing this, you know, let's just say. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. That's the thing. People can't mind their own business. And sometimes they're jealous because deep down, they're working 9 to 5. And then here I am in the comfort of my room playing whatever video game, Fortnite, let's just say. And I'm fucking making money through it. I don't know how Twitch works. I really don't know anything about it. But I know there's people that do it. And for anyone here that's doing it, I wish you the absolute best. Keep it up, man. I hope you grow. And for anyone looking into wanting to do it, man. Go for it. If you want, of course. I'm not forcing nobody, but that's just my motto, man. I look out for everyone. I try to give people good advice as best as possible. And I'm not trying to force people to do anything they don't want to do. You know, it's up to them. You know, there's a lot of people will be like, what am I going to talk about, you know? Think of something, you know? If you want to talk about, like, what I talk about, you know, similar things, or just any type of other content you have interest in, like, you know, people that, for example, stream, vlog, whatever the fuck. Try it, man. It may succeed, it may not, but I guess you don't know for sure until you try. That's basically what I'm trying to put that as. So go for it. You know, that's how I look at it as. So in a way, this could all in all, narrowing all this down in this video topic, these are things that could bring us some sort of happiness. Not having to worry about a job, not having to worry about if we're gonna keep that job, or if they're gonna fire us or lay us off, or, you know. Because that's basically all the fear is in life. Worrying about how you're going to pay your bills. Worrying about if I'm going to make enough money for this, make enough money for that. You know, we live in constant fear, constant stress. And how could you not in a fucked up world like this, you know? So at the end of the day, of course, it's always better having money. But money's not, of course, always going to help with everything. It helps with it only helps with so much. It could help with a lot of things, but it doesn't mean it's going to help with everything. And there's still people that are depressed, even if they're rich. There's a lot of celebrities that committed suicide, and they were multimillionaires. You know, some people say, how the hell could you do that? She had she had a good, you don't know what goes behind closed doors, you know? Yes, it takes some sort of edge away knowing you got money. I can't disagree. It's true, but you don't know what they're dealing with depression or anxiety, or what kind of mental type of illness. You know, mental illness is some real shit, man. Sometimes money can't cure that. It can maybe help you manage it a little better in some ways, but it doesn't mean it's going to get rid of the problem entirely. And sometimes it doesn't really get rid of the problem at all. You know, that's the thing people don't understand. But it's just how it is. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. Hope that this was a helpful video. I pretty much tried to say mostly everything I could. I'm sure there's probably some things I always forget to say, and it always happens. There's some things when I come to the end of the video, when I end the video, I'm like, I forgot to mention this and that, but I try to mention as much as I can, as much as that I can think of at that very moment, but I hope I am helping people out and trying to help, motivate some people in certain ways, with, like, for example, how you could somehow make it big on social media. It's not guaranteed, it may not happen, but if you have these thoughts on you want to give it a shot, you want to try, friggin' do it, man, if you want. And I do wish you the absolute best, that I will say, because like I said, I wasn't expecting this channel to get to where it is now, and like I said, I can't thank you all enough for this, man. Like, you guys are friggin' amazing, man, real amazing. Like you always get these idiots, these trolls every here and there, and it's to be expected. There's nothing you can do. But to have the majority of the community so blissful, so understanding, just so caring, and just so many awesome people here, it's just truly a blessing. It really is. And I'm truly thankful for that we could all actually hug each other, even though we're not physically hugging each other, but we're hugging each other's comments, man. And I'm trying to hug as many comments as possible by putting that love hearts thing, but I really can't thank you all enough, man. From the bottom of my heart, I really love you people. You guys definitely made a difference in my life. You definitely changed my life for the better, because before I did YouTube, and it's not even about the money, it's just not feeling as alone and not feeling as, like, I don't know how to describe it, but just feeling lost, like no one gets me, no one understands where I'm coming from, and then now having so many people understand where I'm coming from, it just brings me some sort of peace, a lot of peace, actually, to some degree. And it's amazing, because the world we live in is very dark and cruel, and to have some sort of peace around it, it's a true blessing in my thoughts, but anyway, I will let you guys go for now, guys. Love you all, man. Take it easy, and yeah, peace out.